keep going and trying to break the streak and all that good stuff.
This is an exciting field for this program, for this team. We've had a pretty good year up to this point, and it's going to be an exciting one for us. I think that the energy and the feeling, the excitement of the program and the university in general is at an all-time high right now. Night game, we haven't had one of these in a while, 2 or 3 years. I know the line was right around for tickets this morning, so just the feel in general, and just the excitement of everybody coming back for the game is going to be intriguing. It'd probably be one of the loudest games I've ever been a part of. That's kind of what I'm imagining. And I know Coach Sweeney kind of challenged everybody to that fact. And for us, I mean, it's a big game, it's an important game, but we just got to come out and just play our game and just execute what we're supposed to.
Would you worry about not worry, but the fact is, they got a chance to win 4 in a row since the first time since the early 50s. I mean, is that, I don't think you wouldn't want to be part of that team that lets that happen.
That's not what you want your legacy to be at all. And it's a challenge for us. Again, they have a really good team this year, and it's going to be a challenge for us as a program, but I think that's what we thrive off of. We're excited about it. We feel like we have a really good team as well, and we just got to go out there and just compete, perform. That's the name of the game. Just going out there and just laying it all on the line. And I know I got those guys that do it, so it's going to be a fun game for all of us, and it'll be a nice way to send these seniors out, so it'll be fun.
Best defense you've seen since Florida State, is that kind of what you play in your mind? Did Florida State tend to be as aggressive as these guys and isolating as these guys, so to speak?
Yes, you're going to have opportunities to make plays in the passing game. I know we got to do a good job running the ball, have a really, really solid defensive front. That front four is one of the best ones we've seen this year, and have a really good linebacker core and secondary. So it's going to be a challenge all together, all around, and we're excited about it. We're going to be up for the challenge. We just got to come out and just compete and perform and execute at a high level, and we just got to be ready to play.
Despite a lot of the main pieces being back, Chad said it wasn't fair to compare last year's offense or this year's offense going into this game. What do you think is the biggest difference between last year's offense and this year's offense?
I just kind of think it's just the finish more than anything. I think for us, we just didn't play good. I mean, that's all you can really say. We just didn't play good towards the end of the season last year. Offensively, we weren't performing, we weren't consistent, we weren't executing, we weren't doing anything that we were supposed to do as offense. And I feel like that's where the tides kind of changed toward the end of this season. So I'm excited about it. Anytime we get a chance to play against one of the top defenses, it gives us another opportunity for us to prove what we're trying to be. We want to be the most explosive offense in the country. Obviously, they have one of the best defenses in the country, so something they have to give. So I'm excited about it, and we just got to come out and perform again.
Your mobility, that's Chad thought that was a pretty big difference from last year to this year. Or do you think that's one of the key changes? Just that dynamic in this offense.
I think so. I mean, I did see the little comment about the concrete deer. I thought it was funny. But again, I mean, there's going to be opportunities for me to run the ball as well. During the game, I had to take advantage of every opportunity possible. That's the thing. When you get in games like these and games of this stature, whenever you have plays, you have to make them. You can't leave any room for error or anything out there because the game can go either way. So we just got to come out and execute and perform early on. We got to execute and just have some fun. I mean, there's not many times where you get to play a game of this magnitude at home and in a night game atmosphere in one of the best stadiums in the country. So it'll be fun for us.
Where do you feel like the line has improved from a year ago in terms of protecting you and making this offense go a little bit faster than it has last year?
Just grown, maturity-wise. I mean, I know that this was the first year for a lot of these guys, but for me, it doesn't even seem like it. And again, I think that my mobility helped out as well. I mean, I think that a lot of those sacks last year were a credit to me, kind of just being, not really covered sacks, but kind of just my sacks, and just sitting back there a little bit longer than needed to be. And you got to do a good job of helping those guys out. I think they've done an outstanding job so far this year. Played against some really good defensive fronts, played against some really good defensive lines, and I think they've done an outstanding job. So again, it's another challenge for us this week, and I think we're up for the challenge.
What are your thoughts on sort of the verbal jabs that have taken place between Coach Sweeney and Spurrier since you guys last played?
I'm kind of just going to leave that between those two. I mean, it's more for us just to go out there and just perform and just play. There's nothing really to be said. It's all about going out there performing. Talking doesn't win these games at all. So for us, we just got to come out and perform and execute.
Considering what happened last year down there, do you feel like you have something to prove personally?
I think we have something to prove just in general. And more of just a rival aspect. I mean, I think it's one of those deals where we have to do things for us to earn respect as a program. And I think that's one of the steps for building this program to be the team and the consistent team that we want to be. And you got to win these big games. You got to win them, and it's an opportunity for us to do it. So we just got to go out there and perform.
What are your impressions of Clowney? I think he's All-American candidate and big award candidate. Your impressions of him going against him last year and then seeing him on tape this year as well?
One of the best defensive players in the country. I mean, you can't negate that. I mean, there's not too many weaknesses about him. Really physical player, really fast player. And I mean, at the end of the day, he's gonna make some plays. But we just gotta come out there and just keep performing. It's a long game. You just gotta come out and just consistently perform and just make plays when they're available. So, I mean, he'll get some plays. I'm not saying that he won't, but I mean, you just gotta come out and just keep performing throughout the game.
More emphasis on ball protection this week against other teams. You can maybe afford to make a mistake against a South Carolina. Probably not as much room for error.
I think that's something that we need to stop in general. So this is an opportunity for us to go out there and try to play. I mean, I don't think we've still played a complete game of offense yet. So we got another crack at it, and hopefully we get it right this time. And excited about the fact that we just have an opportunity to play a complete game. I don't think that, again, this happened yet, and I'm excited when it does. So maybe it'll happen this game, who knows.
Is the season a success or failure if you don't win this one?
I don't know. I guess that's for other people to decide.
All set?